Hey everyone, I'm back. Michael Matz here. I'm here with Gurusher. He's going to tell us about KundaliniYogaTV.com. So, how did you come to practice Kundalini Yoga?
Well, Michael, I think it's kind of come out of my natural progression of being a spiritual seeker. I've always known about yoga. I remember when I was very young, there were yoga programs on TV. I think there was this lady named Lilius that did yoga, and I was always kind of interested about it.
Okay.
I never officially practiced, but I would do exercises. And it didn't happen until, a dear friend of mine, John Price, took me to yoga class, my first Kundalini yoga class at 4:30 in the morning. Also known as sadhana.
Okay, okay. So, after John exposed you to sadhana and you experienced that, what happened for you after that?
Well, I noticed that the different times that I went to Kundalini yoga class, whatever we worked on, I saw an immediate effect
Okay,
in my body, and it's been a great technique that whenever, not only just physical, emotional, spiritual, when I had blockages, when I didn't know what to do, I was able to do a chant, a mantra, or exercise to help me really break through those limitations and start really bringing in things that I needed in my life.
Okay, that's amazing. So, KundaliniYogaTV.com, this is something that you have started. Lots and lots of information out there and easy to follow and understand information
Yes.
for people. What is it that you hope to accomplish with KundaliniYogaTV.com?
Well, what I really want people to know, I mean, Kundalini Yoga is such an amazing science. It's an exact science. Not to criticize anybody else for what other people are doing, but I think a lot of exercises, out there, everything's a little bit of a fad. There's this craze, there's that craze. And the thing with Kundalini Yoga is it is really a codified system. Whatever is your problem, issue, whatever's bothering you, there is a specific set, kriyas, which are body positions and meditations or chants that are put together to actually work on that issue. I mean, there are volumes and volumes. Yogi Bhajan, who is the master teacher who brought this from India, he broke the code of silence. In the 60s, he came to the United States and he really saw the condition of young people in the United States were doing drugs. There was a whole drug thing going on in the 60s. And it just moved him to start teaching yoga here. And he's created this amazing movement, and I would dare say there are over hundreds of thousands of Kundalini Yoga teachers worldwide.
Wow, really?
Yes, worldwide.
Okay, so now what are some of the things that you're going to be showing people specifically on KundaliniYogaTV.com?
One of the most important things that I want people to know are, we're all stressed out, especially, in LA, you got to get in your car and drive all over the place.
Yes.
In New York, you got to get in that packed sardine can of a train and deal with people till you get to your job. All of us, no matter where we live, we're running.
Yeah.
We have the demands of email, the demands of text. Everything it's convenient, but it takes away from our having quality time for ourselves.
There's just so much coming at you all
Yes.
the time, yeah.
So we really need to strengthen our systems because we live in a modern world and that's how we have to live. But we need to take some time out and refocus, rebalance so we can go back out there and deal with it. And Kundalini Yoga really has all of the techniques, tools, and some of them are very simple. Another thing that I wanted people to know is that they could practice this right in their home. If they didn't have time to go take a class. Some people don't want to be in a class with people they don't know.
And you're self-conscious, and
Yeah.
and that takes away from your focus on what you're supposed to be there doing. You're just thinking
Exactly.
about how do I look? Am I doing this right? So
Right. And another thing about yoga, most people say, oh, I'm not flexible enough to do yoga. You can do yoga at any age, any level of flexibility, because it's not about how you look to other people. It's not a fad. It's about your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body. And there are just so many simple things that you can do that in just 3 minutes, you shifted your state of consciousness.
that is amazing. So
Yes.
I wish you so much success with KundaliniYogaTV.com. I'm going to be tuning in. I hope everyone else tunes in and continues
Yes,
to tune
please tune in.
and support Gurusher and his efforts to make KundaliniYogaTV.com a success. Thank you very much.